It might. Oh, goodness me. It is just filled with lava. This is probably... Oh, what is this? Just random water pools? That is interesting. I mean, this is the kind of generation that exists. It's literally rain, lava, and some water. And actually, I could actually hop, skip, and jump down here. Is there anything down here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a bottom. So it's kind of like literally an ocean, just lava ocean. As you can see, like you can see it's a modified jungle, deep ocean, things like that. So this dimension really isn't going to be useful. So we're going to hop, skip, and jump out of here. Alright, what's this? Looks like we've got mossy dreamwood planks and vibrant quartz glass. Huh. Looks like we also have astral sorcery, but some of it has been replaced with grass. That's different. And I don't think I could actually just pick this up. I would need a silk touch pickaxe. No, actually I could pick that up. I don't really need vibrant quartz glass, but it is nice because it has connected textures. I mean, that's pretty nifty. And it actually looks like it's one solid thing. It looks like a... Huh. That's a mine shaft inside of that. That's nifty. It's different, that's for sure. For default stuff, what is this? Purple, red, petals, and light blue concrete. But they've accounted for some of the things, I'm guessing, but not all of the things, especially if you're using other mods, which is, you know, that's understandable. You're not going to account for every mod in existence. Is this solid? No, it's full of water. Okay. So yeah. See, and this is also another issue that I've noticed is that if there is no ground, they will spawn in the void. Those are the blobs just falling to their death. And see, this is another issue because right as you spawn in and you start loading chunks, all of this water starts flowing down, and that's going to cause lag spike. Kind of progression system. Oh, Chimity Christmas. That is just sticky pistons. That is so cool. Okay. I don't think we need any sticky pistons unless you can unstickify a sticky piston. Can we do that? Can we do that? Storage bush, attractor, inscriber, low retrieval module. Nothing I'm seeing here. Dang. I don't really need a lot of sticky pistons. That is just a lot of sticky piston. I'm glad it's not a full block because it does have water inside of it, but that is still just a lot of sticky pistons. Oh, by golly. I'm wondering how the orientation is figured out because I would expect them to be placed upwards, not like that, but oh well. Let's grab this while we're here. So there seem to be some minor issues. Oh, what is this? Oh, golly. Need some copper? It's just... Is this... Okay, good. It's not a solid block. This is just copper. What's this? What is this one? Glass. Oh, it's Biofrost blocks. And mana glass. I mean, if I needed this stuff... Since I'm kind of done with Botania, I don't really need it. So that's sadness. Oh, here's another blob, by the way. This is a legendary blob. The legendary blob has 512 health, and they do regenerate quite a bit. I'm also experiencing hunger. Isn't that hunger? Yeah, looks like hunger. So that's interesting. Do I need copper? Let's go check. Another one. 12 and so on and so forth. Alf glass? See, it's like another Botania block here. Alf glass is actually more expensive, I believe. How do you get Alf glass? Isn't that mana glass in the Elven portal, I believe? So that's pretty cool. Looks like we're in an end dimension. Got some Endermen. That's just full of air. That's cool. All right, let's fly around this dimension real quick and get some dimlets because I need to be making up for some of those. I do like the look of Alf Glass. It is pretty cool looking. It's got little circles, and it kind of allows for you to have like a connected, seamless type of texture, even if it's not seamless. So, all right, what is this? White Portuguese pavement. Oh, looks like we got something else here. Chiseled. Oh, okay. That's not too interesting. I mean, I haven't honestly looked at Botania's decorative blocks at all. So seeing these different types of blocks that are decorative really confuse me sometimes. Oh, it's just astral sorcery at the bottom of the world. What is this? Oh, there's extra caves, isn't that? Yeah, extra caves is overriding some of the world gen. As you can see down here as well, there is a mine shaft. Well, non-existent mine shaft, but mine shaft nevertheless. You got AE2 meteorites. Not too much fancy. Like killing vanilla creatures, which I just haven't done. Azuljo. Looks like we got some spirals in the air. Oh wait, we're going from end to crimson. So this is like two different dimensions. So that's interesting. So the sky is just gonna panic. Looks like we got some chorus fruit here. What is this? This looks like dreamwood. Yeah, glimmering dreamwood right there. I got some endermen spawning. You got some nether creatures spawning. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna have to dip out. All right, what's this one? This looks interesting. Oh, here you go again. This is how to crash an entire world. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can find this kind of shenanigans here, and if you break them, it'll cause a block update. And if you break this block, it's going to cause a block update, and it might crash your game. I didn't actually know they could spawn in spirals, but I assumed that, I guess, because underneath is where I found it the last time. But it looks like this is just dirt and quartz. The video was about dimensions. Nice. Oh, there's a smooth stone down here. Pretty cool. But yeah, so you can definitely break the game by doing this. Actually, I don't have tomatoes, so let's grab some of these. All right. This looks like a basic normal dimension. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Except for I'm curious what's underneath. Oh goodness. Okay. I don't need any of these. I mean, these blocks do look pretty cool, though. They look pretty snazzy. But I don't really need them. See, the dimension looks normal until you mine into the ground. Let's see if we can find any dimlet stuff. And then we'll probably switch over to another mod or something. Since I have an hour or two to kill, you know? We're going to be doing this for an hour or two. I don't know if anybody in the chat was here in the beginning, but I did say we're going to be going for an hour or two. So it's going to be kind of a longer episode. I'm not seeing any dimension buildings. What's this over here? Oh, here's one. So we got a little bit of time. Yellow petal block. All right. Yeah, let's hop, skip, and jump out of this dimension here. Let's interrupt this, and let's figure out something better to do here. So off camera as well, I have been organizing the system just a little bit more. And what I've been doing is actually getting stuff into storage drawers, and putting upgrades and all of that stuff on them. So that's pretty cool. So like, whenever I had the Blaze Farm running, we had stuff going in the system, and it was just going into the system directly. I've also don't think I've ever mentioned, but I have like these 2 4 million drives and storage disks. I don't think I ever mentioned them, but I auto-crafted both of them, and it took quite a minute. But yeah. Also, we're kind of close to being full on fluid. So that's another thing. I kind of let the lava go a little crazy, but that's fine. All right, so if we look at fluid discs, I believe, is that what they're called? Yeah. I put an auto crafting request for this thing. Here we go. We'll see what happens. This is going to take quite a bit of resources. 13,000 iron. Hold up. Iron? How much iron do I have? 46,000? All right, we should be good. This system is not made to handle this probably, but it'll be fine. I hope. Also, the void miner thing that's below here, which its laser should actually be pointing... which way should that be pointing? Actually, yeah, it's supposed to be pointing that way. I put it upside down. I never realized that. So it's just going through the base, which is kind of ironic. I don't think it loaded on the earlier versions for some reason, so... I could actually improve this as well. Really, I could improve all of these systems. Because right now, we are getting so much ore that it's absolutely ridiculous. So that's an issue. Do not know what to do. Guess we will wait on this for right now. Alrighty. How's this going? It's still going. I really... No, we might not even need another one of these. Let's grab a tank. I think I know what happened to this one. So if we put a tank there and do an output, and then do eject on. No? Sulfur trioxide set. No, sulfur. Yeah, there's sulfuric acid in here, alright. So why is the sulfuric acid not actually being transported properly? That's the better question. I'm guessing at this point. So input there. And I don't want to lose that just yet. So let's go downstairs here. So downstairs we look at sulf. It should be exporting on the bottom. It's not. I don't know when I did this, but I guess I did do this wrong. So let's do configurator, wherever that is, and here. So this should actually be this. Same here. Same here. Same. Same. And that one should be different. There we go. That just pretty much is my bad at that point. What we could actually do is to the right output. Which cables? It's the ultimate pressurized tubes from Mechanism. Let's see here. Do input. Now, which way is that actually? There's no indication. Input on all sides. Okay, there we go. That's sucking up the sulfuric acid out of that tank. And then we'll just get rid of all of those and leave that be. So that, yeah, that was an issue. I guess I didn't realize that I did that. So now everything should be running. Haha, overkill. I love overkill so much. This is so overkill, but I'm so proud. It's completely wireless. And I love it. It's also just an absolute unit. Alright. So real quick, before we actually start running out of this stuff, let's fix this. Where is it? Break it, place it? Sulf set. Okay. And then we'll do this. There we go. And that should be sulfur transferring. But for some reason, this one is not producing. Why are you not producing anything? I've noticed this earlier. It just doesn't produce anything. Water vapor, sulfuric trioxide, sulfur trioxide. Like, unless it just is producing and then it's immediately going in the pipe, but I can't confirm that. So it's fine. Also, off camera, I did add this, which is just basic power for some stoneworks down here, just because there was a room. Because I needed more glass. But yeah, so we should have ore production running now. It seems to be decent. But the problem is we also now have over 16,000 iron ore that needs to be produced. 16,000. That is quite a number. Like, I might need to be storing this ore in a different area because that is just a lot of ore. I've got 6.6, 4.4, 4.5, 4, 3, and 7. Or 3. Why did I say 7? It's because I was saying 3.7 and decided to not say 3.7, I guess. So yeah, it looks like we're not going to run out of iron anytime soon. This is also still crafting. So I think the next order of business is to cancel this. And the reason I'm going to cancel this is because I want to upgrade my crafting system. So this is basic crafting. So if I just take all of these out here. Okay. Let's just drop that in there. Okay. So what I'm seeing an issue with is there's, one machine gets full. I can't craft anything else. So what I'm thinking is if I do either an entangled setup, which isn't too complicated, build a new room, add some entangled stuff, or I could do a crafter into a chest that is named the specific machine, and then that chest will hold all of the items that are needed to be pushed out into different smelters. That would probably be the solution that I want to go with. Because then I could have 3 or 4 of these that are continuously running without really a lot of backup, unless I'm trying to make something extremely resource intensive. So let's try that. Might as well. Sooner or later, we're going to have to remove this reactor. I mean, we aren't even using that reactor because it's not that great. Mechanisms is far superior. And I don't fully know why, because I thought they used to be better. Alright, so how far are we from the edge? Why am I looking there? I should just look up. Let's grab the pocket storage thing, grab out a stack. How big is this room? Because I didn't even look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll put a floor under it, so it'll be a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger. See, I just love this. The fact that this building gadget works with the pocket storage shenanigans stuff, because that just makes this so much nicer. Sometimes. It makes it difficult sometimes, but, you know, I'm okay with difficult. Alright, let's go with this, this, this. And let's just go across. And then realize we completely missed a section, but that's fine. And then we'll go this direction. Okay. And we'll add a floor under. There we go. And then we'll need to add our signature elevator here. So elevator, I'll see you later. You know, the best thing about elevators is they really bring me up, but they also really can bring me down. I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun. Oh by golly, that was a terrible pun. Why did I say that? That was a terrible joke. By golly. That hurt me to say, even. That's terrible. Alright, so now we could actually probably move this stuff. How do we want to do this? I need a network over here then. Network. Oh, looks like I just have one set up already for some reason. Alright, so let's go back over to the house, or the home location. Network transmitter here. And then we'll hop skip over to mechanism rooms. We'll go down. Let's place this right about here. Right? Shift right click. Right click. I don't even know. We need to go back to the home. Place this inside. Mechanism room. And then go downstairs. Okay. So what we can do is start to think of the idea that we need to do. And we'll probably work this backwards since I have this here. So we probably want a chest. Actually, I don't even want to use entanglers. I think this would actually be pretty decent by itself, maybe? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's going to be the end. Okay, so this block is the end of where we need to stop. So we're only going to do 4. And we probably want to do 4 of every machine. So that is how many machines exactly? I think 4 and 4, so 16 machines. I'm not too worried about these just yet. So yeah, it's actually it's just 12. So we need 12. So at entangler, we're gonna use these, but not for like fully automating this thing. We're gonna use this for power more than anything, because that will be, you know, so much easier. So flux. Let's go with just one of these. I only need one. Eye of Ender. Alright. And we'll go with flux point. Actually, I should have a flux point in here. Yeah. Let's see here. So let's hop, skip, and jump down. Reactor room. Alright. And then we'll go entangled at entangled. Okay, so we want power to be ran to these things. So we'll just run the flux point here. Okay. And that will be cables underneath. Okay. And then, so we'll need cables. All right. Well, that's too close. Okay, hold on. I have another idea then. I'm trying to think. And this is the problem, is doing this live, you guys see what see my process of trying to figure out things. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, sometimes I don't. And this is one of the times that I fully don't know. Because I could do this a certain way, right? You know, I could say, hey, let me... Oh, these just use pickaxe, okay. So if I break these first ones, we could actually place these here. Leave this one here. Let's grab our configurator. So we can just wrench these up real quick. It takes me longer to actually find the wrench than it should usually, or the configurator. Okay, and then just wrench this. So what we can actually do, we can leave that flux point where it is. Doesn't really matter. Right? So let's just get these wired up. Let me be OCD and actually move it, even though I said I was not going to. All right. So what we're going to do is something a little simpler then. We're just going to grab an exporter, importer. The importer here, which will be 11, right? So we need 11 importers. I mean, we could grab the ones from upstairs, but it's too late now. Because I want to solidify the idea before we start doing too much. Okay, so we're going to say on the back side of these, we're going to do... All right, get out of here, configurator. We're going to do an importer. So this will be importing after the craft, right? And then let's just grab our building gadget here. And we'll just quickly fill this back in. All right. Throw these both away. Let's see. So then we only need to do a cable right there. All right. So the cable goes right there. That connects that. And then we also need a crafter and a chest. So the crafter, we need a diamond one, of course, because we fancy like that. How do I want to do this? Let's see. I actually want to do this like this. And this looks really stupid, but I'm going to explain why in a second here. Okay. So let's get a chest. We actually do need to name this chest because I don't want to pick it back up. So the chest, this one will be called the Crush. Just called the Crush. We'll do the first set as crushers. All right. So the reason we're going to do this is because I want to use a logistical transporter. And then the logistical pipes. These logistical pipes can actually be configured pretty well. I don't want to change the color. Okay, let's go with items. Oop, I changed the color again. I just said I didn't want to, and I accidentally did it again. Nope. Okay. We can turn this to this connection point to none. Right? So that way I can actually use this more consecutively within the area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then none. Okay. And then we can, of course, do 1, 2, 3, 4 after we get the rest. And this will be just kind of a nicer system, importing the items and exporting them, just because that way we don't have to worry about any other cables that we're unfamiliar with, and they might, overflow and things like that. This is a little bit smarter than that, so. Okay, so then we could grab another crafter. This will use more cables, and it will use more of this, and it'll use more of that, and I understand that. So alright, so if we place a crafter here, and then another crafter here, we actually didn't need 4, we only needed 3. We'll need more cable. Of course. And then we'll just do this. Okay. And we'll just go grab a chest, which we'll grab the one from the main setup as of current. This setup. Just because that's a little easier. Okay. And we're going to name this one Smelt. Oh, it actually kept its name. That's nice. Usually whenever you break these blocks, they don't actually keep their name. So I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. Nope, I just teleported to a different dimension. Whoops. Hi, Smelter. Bye, Smelter. Or reactor. I just said Smelter. Alright. And then we'll just need another logistical. I want to use the ones that are there because the other ones are configured probably. So. I will turn the eject on. There we go. Perfect. Grab this one. We can actually just place a block there, by the way, and then place that there. So we need another diamond chest. Which I think I used to have these on auto crafting, but not anymore. Alright, so let's grab a chest. Let's grab not that many chests. Let's grab just 10 chests, because I do use chests quite a lot for crafting stuff anyway. So let's go iron, and then we'll go gold. And then we'll go diamond. I keep clicking the wrong recipe. And we'll go back home. This one is called the enriching, I believe. Enrichment. So we'll just do enrich. Set. Okay, let's do enrich. And then we'll do reactor, not reactor. Mechanism room. And we'll throw this here. Okay, so this is basically set up correctly. We just need to move all of the recipes and all of that stuff all over and down here. I will have to grab the machines probably and put them down here as well or something. I think we'll just grab them. So let's go enrich. So let's grab 3 enrichment chambers. Or enriching factories, excuse me. Pardon me, good sir. And we'll throw them down here. I don't really think I use the enrichment factories that much, but, might as well, since we're here. I don't use the saw that much. It's not like I need to produce, 100,000 wood or whatever, so. Alright. We also need to eat food real quick here. Perfect. All right, and we'll clean up our inventory. Okay. So let's see. So if we go back down here to this, we have like, yeah, we have 2 patterns. So this isn't that much. But we do need the obsidian dust sooner or later probably, so. Okay. We'll grab this, grab this. So these 2 are enriching, and then these are... What were these ones? Crushing? Okay. So let's hop, skip, jump down to mechanism rooms. And then we'll do... This one is crush. So this one goes here. This one is smelt, and this one is enrich. Okay. And then we'll grab the last set of recipes we need from this room, which is this one. We'll need the rest of those. Actually, I can grab the machines while we're here as well. Might as well. And at the end of the day, this should run smoother and all of that. But it was a good first final. It was like a good concept at the end of the day. So I'm glad kind of messed around with that before we just dove into all of this jazz. All right, so this is smelt, correct? So smelt needs to be the smelting factories. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Let me think. How do I do... Why are you not auto-ejecting? Let's grab the configurator again. Oh, I probably need to set these up correctly. That's probably why. Okay, and then we'll do auto sort on. We'll grab the configuration card and then smack it to each one of these other machines. Perfect. Okay, so now we look, we got input, output, and that worked. So that's nice. Everything seems to be working. I also just realized what I did. I took out the entangled blocks. Yes, I did. Rip. So let me do this again. So what I want to do is probably place them against this wall. Maybe, but we'll have to reverse it. I don't know. Let's just do it this way. There's no point in doing the entangled. Because I can't really hide these that well, so it's a good placeholder block because it stands out a little bit more. Anyway. Alright, so shift right click again and make sure these are all configured correctly. And this configuration card will actually be useful for all of the other blocks as well because it's the exact same. I'm pretty sure you can actually do a configure card on these, right? Yeah, you can configure everything, which is nice. Nice to know. And also, let's hop, skip, and jump back here. Every one of these is going to need 4... or a stack upgrade and a set of these. So that's a thing as well. Just so it goes a little bit quicker on extracting. And then the crafter itself is going to need some. So let's get inside here again. Just putting holes everywhere in the walls. Might as well. Let's go with speed upgrades. And then speed upgrades. That'll just allow it to push items quicker into the chest. So, alright. I think we are good on the smelting. We got done with the enriching, which is the end cap here. Right? Enrich. So the enrichment is going to be just this, and then we'll do configure items. We'll do pull, push, push, push. And then we'll do this, and then see if this works. Okay. So it does. You have to do the specific machines, so that's fine. I was just curious if that would work. So this is going to be output. This is going to be input. Auto eject on, and then energy coming out of the bottom. Okay. Yes, cow. Yes. All right. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water there. All right. So now we should be able to place this machine. We should be able to pull the information off of that into this. Looks like... There we go. Auto sorting's all on, and that is the enrichment stuff done. So we need a crushing factories, which is 3 of these, and that should get going. We probably need the enrichment chamber, probably, right? Yeah, perfect. I have the crushing factory. So let's place this down. Auto sort. The back is the output. The top is the input. Auto eject is on. Energy only coming from the bottom. That looks good. Okay. We also probably need speed upgrades. Speed, stack, and then we'll go energy, in, upgrade. There we go. Stack of those, might as well. Yeah, and the importers and all this need speed upgrades and stuff as well. So that's nice. So that is 12 times... so that's just 12 times 3. And then 12 times 1. So just 12 stack upgrades. And... let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I got this right. 12... 36 and... so I need 36 stack... or 36 speed upgrades. Speed... oh, so why do I keep doing that? Speed upgrades. 36 of them. And actually, let's see. So 36, 12 times 4, and then so I need 48. So I need 84, right? 84. Yeah, 84. Just had to type that in real quick to make sure I'm not delusional. 84 of these to be able to actually make that many stack upgrades and speed upgrades, because every stack upgrade is 4 per, by the way. So that's where I'm getting these numbers. Okay. So let's quickly grab 12 stack upgrades. Let's just go to 10 stack upgrades, and that should quickly craft. It looks like we are stuck on something because the speed upgrades aren't getting done. At mech upgrade. Yeah, the upgrades are on a halt for some reason. We'll figure it out in a second here anyway. Alright, so let's go this. 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 Alright, and those are all good. This. And you could put multiple speed or stack upgrades, which is kind of fast, but speed upgrades are where it's at sometimes, so. Oh, I didn't even need to craft all of these. Rip. That's okay. Speed. And I probably didn't need to craft all these either, but it's fine to have extras of these. Because the next set has stuff already in them. And then these don't yet. Till now. Haha. I don't even know. Alright, and there we go. That is all of those. Speed upgrades and stack upgrades. That's all we need. Okay. Let's go check on the cables. Or on that one thing that we requested. Speed upgrades, stack upgrades. Cancel. That might be an issue. So I think what happens is if you don't use the crafter, if you don't import through the crafter, this isn't going to work. Let's grab a @refined wrench. What can I do with the wrench here? Can I disconnect stuff? No, doesn't seem like I can. Let me try something else then. Let's try this. So what we'll do is we'll grab some logistical cables again. So logistical shenanigans. Okay. And then behind the crafter, we're going to grab another chest, preferably a diamond one. So we need 3 iron, right? 3 iron ones, 3 gold ones, and then 3 more diamond. Okay. And we'll just place these behind that, which is right next to the crafter. And we will just do an importer here with stack upgrades, right? Speed and stack, why not? Let's just do 2 and 2. Okay. And then here we can do that. Change this to items. Okay. And then that. So we should be able to change this to push, this to pull. Okay. And then that should work. Okay. So let's grab something like diamond dust. Okay. It's going in the chest. It's immediately being pulled out. Right? So if we hop back down to the home, teleport, we can see that all 64 of that's in there, and that should have ended that. Okay. So that's what we need to do. To get this to work properly, we need to make it convoluted, but a little bit simpler, in all honesty. So we don't need as many of these things as we thought. We just need to keep in mind where the crafter is. Grab a diamond chest, importer. We'll do 2, and we'll do 2. Doesn't matter the order. And then we need more logistical pipe at logistical. And what we could do is we could actually just throw the steel in there. And that hopefully will complete that. Hopefully. Really need to set up a teleport next to this thing. Oh, it's running into that issue where it's doing that again. That's fine. So basically what happens here is it's being overran pretty much. So that's why I shouldn't keep that on all the time. But I need to make this system where it's like diamonds go here, redstone goes here, and then coal goes here, like I do for the steel. I need to do that, but I just haven't. Because in all honesty, that'd be so much quicker. See, like right now, this is perfect. This is a perfect time to activate this. But if there's too much, it won't work. So, that's a thing. All right. So that should be cables. Let's go back to the mechanism rooms here. And then go downstairs. All right. So what we need to do again, this time is actually different because we need to turn off this connection point and this connection point. Okay. And we also need to change this connection point, which is wrong. There we go. And then this is pull. Okay, cool. Same thing here, here, and here. No, I don't need to color it. Dang it. That's going to be a little difficult because it does narrow that nozzle every time. Okay, that should be that. And then, of course, we're going to need to do this again, where we disconnect that, go up to the diamond chest with an exporter on it, with 2 speed upgrades and 2 stack upgrades. Perfect. Okay, and then push, and then pull. Turn that back to items because I accidentally scrolled on the wrench again. All right, take these 2 things off. All right. And then quickly we'll make sure that eject is on these guys. Okay, so what that means is now we should be able to get crushers, crushing factories. So 3 advanced crushing factories. And all this stuff should work. and it does still need speed upgrades, so we'll get those in a second. But it is working. I'm definitely gonna quickly finish this up on this live stream here, so don't worry about that. We're gonna get there. All right, so we also need okay, and then let's teleport back home real quick and see where we're at. Looks like we're just crafting up some atomic stuff. My guess is it's probably stuck again. Yeah. So this is probably the next project. We'll probably do that in the next episode, like in the legit next episode where we're going to have cuts and all that jazz. Because this is not going to be an all-the-time thing, sadly. Just because I don't ever have enough time to do something like this. So, like all the time, like I would love to do this every once in a while. Because, it's kind of like more of a personalized experience type of situation where I can connect with you guys and talk to you and get feedback and things live, rather than waiting, a week or two to actually get feedback and then tell the commenter, oh yeah, I've already done that. This video was recorded 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I don't like doing that all the time, recording in bulk, but sometimes I need to. So... yeah. Alright, so crushing factories, we got 3 of them. Perfect. And we'll just knock out these bad boys. Let's quickly... oh, I can't do it, can I? So we'll have to go back behind again. So we'll need to knock out the wall I just replaced. Oh well. And then make sure we put this. Alright, and while we're doing this, let's get some speed upgrades going. And then some stack upgrades, or some energy. All right. So we got our energy. All right, so the first one should be already configured with all that jazz. So we're just gonna keep her going. All of those are configured already. All right. And then speed. And this will allow us to craft heavier items, like much heavier items now. So that's going to be definitely a bonus. We should be able to craft up that disc finally, if it hasn't finished crafting already. So that's a pretty nifty thing. So let's see. Let's toss some of this stuff back in the system. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode / live stream. Kind of behind the scenes a little bit because, I've got my thought process and just different things. And we'll be back next time. We'll be messing with some more mechanism stuff. Just kind of overkilling the base a little bit so we can get just better production in general and a production that doesn't overflow. So yeah, you guys can expect that in episode 41. So I will see you guys later. Stay awesome. And as always, bye.